He was just a poor boy from a forgotten village, but one small decision changed his entire destiny. This is not just David's story, it's a reminder that your struggle today can become someone else's inspiration tomorrow. The beginning. In a small countryside village, there lived a boy named David Cole. His father was a poor farmer, his mother a homemaker, and their family barely managed 2 meals a day. But David had something no one else around him did: belief. He believed that dreams were not only for the rich, they were for the brave. Every morning before sunrise, he woke up to study under the faint glow of a kerosene lamp. His classroom had broken benches and worn-out books, but his determination was unbreakable. While others spent time talking about problems, David was busy finding solutions. He whispered to himself every night, "If they can make it, so can I." The struggles begin. When David entered middle school, he realized how far behind he was compared to the city kids. They had laptops, internet, and tutors. He had none of that. One day, he asked his teacher, "Sir, can I learn from the internet?" The teacher smiled kindly, "Yes, if you can find a way to connect." David borrowed an old phone from a neighbor and walked miles to the town market to buy a cheap data pack. That night, sitting outside his home, he opened YouTube and watched free lessons. People mocked him. "Look at him. A village boy dreaming big? He'll never make it." But David stayed quiet and focused. He knew that consistency beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. The turning point. Months later, a local organization announced a regional innovation contest, theme, "Success with Limited Resources." David decided to participate. Using plastic bottles, sunlight, and old materials, he created a mini solar vegetable garden that could help poor families grow food with minimal water and zero electricity. He worked for weeks, often hungry and tired, but never gave up. When the contest results came, the judges were stunned. The winner wasn't from a fancy city school. It was David Cole from Greenfield Village. The crowd cheered. Reporters asked for interviews. For the first time, the boy everyone laughed at became the boy everyone admired. A bigger dream. That victory changed everything. David received a small scholarship to study engineering in the city. But city life wasn't easy. The language barrier, competition, and loneliness nearly broke him. His first semester results were bad. He thought about quitting. One night, on the hostel rooftop, with tears in his eyes, he whispered, "I came too far to give up now." He made a new promise: study harder than ever. No excuses. No more self-doubt. The rise. 6 months later, he ranked among the top students. He began teaching other poor kids online to earn extra money. He also started small science projects on renewable energy. One of his works, Solar Power for Rural Schools, won a national award. His story was published in newspapers. The same people who once mocked him now proudly said, "That's our boy, David Cole." Building the future. After graduation, David had job offers from big companies, but he refused. He returned to his village to give back. He founded Rural Tech Solutions, a company focused on bringing technology and digital education to underdeveloped areas. He trained hundreds of young people in freelancing, solar energy, and computer literacy. Within 5 years, his company created jobs for over 200 people and set up solar-powered classrooms in 30 villages. When a journalist asked him, "David, what's your secret?" he smiled and said, "I didn't have a path, I created one. I didn't have hope, I built it." Moral of the story. You don't need perfect conditions, you need powerful commitment.